19 seconds to shoot. Van Vliet. Cross-court pass to the corner, back up top, Louis, and he'll over the head pass it to Barnes underneath Nathan Knight. Knight underneath pass to Van Vliet, looking underneath Van Vliet to Barnes. The layup is good, and the foul. Barnes comes up, flexing his right muscle, and he will go to the free throw line looking to complete the three-point play. Knight left wing, thought about the three. Wilmington in the zone defense, 13 to shoot. Knight has it, bounce pass underneath Van Vliet. A quick turnaround, little baby hook shot is good. Van Vliet with his 13th points of the night, and that gives William & Mary a 40-31 lead. Barnes right wing finds Van Vliet, left corner, free. Yes, sir, from three-point range. Van Vliet with 16 points. He's 5 of 8 on the night, and he's 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. It's a 10-point lead again for William & Mary. Feed down low to Dodd. Dodd working on Van Vliet. Picks up his dribble, has the ball stolen away. There's Barnes again, working one-on-one with Phillips. The left-handed layup is good. Right into the chest of Phillips goes Barnes. He has been really active on the defensive end, rewarded with a coast-to-coast bucket. Kendall Shriggins, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Cox moving from left to right, facing a 4th down and 15, trailing by 4. The snap, 2-step drop, pressure coming, looking over the middle. It is intercepted by Ocean Lakes. David Raleigh, who's come up big at receiver a few times tonight, now makes a big play on defense with an interception at the 5-yard line. Ocean Lakes regains possession with under 6 minutes left, and the lead 31-27. Boy, what a ball game we've seen here tonight. Stevens in the backfield, right behind him in the pistol look. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Now one of them is in motion, and the handoff goes, no, that's Hauser with a fake, and he will walk it in for the Cox touchdown, running right side. Hauser with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day gives the Falcons a 13-3 lead here on the road at Ocean Lakes. 2nd down inside the 35-yard line. 2-step drop for Brown, and now has room to run up the middle, and he's tackled. Big hit laid on just past the 30 at about the 26-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Brown showing exactly what Joe Jones told us about, and that is that he can tuck it and run. 1st down, Ocean Lakes, 9-yard gain for Brown. Back inside Kaplan Arena in Williamsburg, William & Mary. It's been all tribe over the Seahawks of North Carolina Wilmington, as there is now 7:46 left to play in this second half. William & Mary 59-44 over the Seahawks. Barnes inbounding from the baseline, finds Nathan Knight, who had to sky over Sims, and there goes Barnes. Takes the pass from Knight, lays it up and in with a foul off the window. What a night for Barnes so far. He has now 11 points on the night to go along with a couple of steals. He's played tremendous defense, and now he goes to the free throw line with a chance to complete the 3-point play and to give his team a commanding 62-44 lead, but the free throw falls off the front iron, bounces off the back, and it remains 61-44. Toll free back for the Seahawks. Takes Van Vliet left baseline, and they're going to say Van Vliet pushed off a little bit, so the Seahawks will retain possession, down 61-44. Nathan Knight now has a double-double for the Tribe. 15 points to go along with 15 rebounds. That's 13 double-doubles this season, more than any other player in the nation, as the lob goes to Sims on the inbound. Right at the free throw line, finds Toll free, guarded by Van Vliet, takes Van Vliet to the baseline. Back up top, Phillips. Phillips dribbling with his left hand on the inside, a little left-handed floater up off the window, and good. That gets a bit of a cheer from the Seahawk bench that hasn't had much to cheer for here in this second half. A close first half. 33-29 was the halftime score. Wilmington used some full court pressure and a couple of turnovers to stay within it. Back the other way, Ty Gatson almost lost it, regains it, drives down the lane, right-handed scoop shot off the window, no good. The rebound, the putback, no good. And ball blocked away by Nathan Knight, but they're going to say that was a foul on Imajay Dodd. That'll send Dodd to the free throw line. 6:58 left to play, 61-46. William & Mary leads over North Carolina Wilmington. The Seahawks looking for anything to smile about after this one, considering they have lost 9 straight coming into this game. Their last win this season, you got to go all the way back to late November when they beat Emory and Henry, 122-66. Now, there's a large reason for that. They lost their top 2 scorers from a season ago. One of them transferred to Arkansas. This year, they lost 2 more scorers, one for personal reasons. The other decided to pursue a pro career back in his native of Japan. The Seahawks are one of only 7 teams in the country without a true senior on their roster. Emaje Dodd looking for his second free throw, and that is up, and it is good. Dodd now with 2 points on the night, both of them coming at the free throw line. William & Mary looking for a 4-0 start in the CAA. They're 3-0 for just the 5th time in program history. All 3 of those wins coming on the road. They are the first program in the history of the Colonial Athletic Association to win all 3 of their first conference games on the road, and they're 6:46 away from a 4-0 start. Louis dribbling around top of the key, now finds Scott. Left wing, far side. Try moving from left to right. Barnes has it. Barnes dribbling with his right, finds Nathan Knight underneath. Almost lost the ball a little bit, regains, couldn't get the rebound or the second attempt to go, but he was fouled on the way up, so he will go to the line for 2 more free throws. Nathan Knight has moved up to 6th all the way on William & Mary's all-time scoring list. He's got 15 points tonight to now go along with 16 rebounds, also 5 assists. He's basically touched every part of the scoring sheet. He's got a 3-point basket to his name. He's a perfect 6 for 6, make it 7 for 7 from beyond the arc. And Knight can just about do it all. A surefire NBA prospect. Again, entered his name in the NBA draft, but because of the new NCAA rule, essentially saying that if you don't believe you're going to get drafted, you can take your name out and still retain your eligibility as a collegiate player. And that's exactly what he's done, and he's helped William & Mary grab a 63-48 lead over North Carolina Wilmington tonight as Mike Okoro, the transfer from Florida, has it guarded by Scott. Right wing over to Phillips. Phillips guarded by Barnes with 15 to shoot. Back up top, Okoro. He'll try his luck at a 3-pointer. Rolls around, no good. 2 try players had a shot at the rebound, but instead comes back out for the 3 try. No good. That was Boggs trying his luck at 3. Luke Louis double-teamed as he came down with the rebound. Jalen Sims trying for the layup. No good. Nathan Knight muscles the ball down, and it comes out to Luke Louis. Drive running. Louis trying to go down the lane, has it stripped away by Phillips. And now it's the Seahawks speeding down the lane. And there goes Okoro, takes the feed from toll-free, and that layup is up and good with a foul. Mike Okoro, the 6'3" junior from Raleigh, North Carolina, making his 18th start of the season, the transfer from Florida, and he now has 7 points on the night. Right at about his average and makes good on the free throw to complete the 3-point play. It's 63-51. Still a glimmer of hope for North Carolina Wilmington as their bench holding their hands up in the air, screaming defense, and here comes more of that full court pressure. Thornton Scott running the point, finds Barnes right wing, and now finds Louis. Far side, left wing, open for 3, and he connects. A big-time 3-pointer from Luke Louis, who has a couple of those tonight. His second 3-point make of the night. Boggs attacks right baseline, stops, turns, the little floater, rolls off the rim, but the offensive rebound lost out of bounds. Or are they going to say that was a foul? They are. They're going to say the offensive board came down to a Seahawks player. I believe that may have been Boggs, but he was fouled going up for it against Nathan Knight, who was called for the foul. That's 3 fouls on the night for Nathan Knight, who shows his displeasure to the official Tim Comer. And now Knight will have to go to the bench with 5:15 left to play in this one. A 15-point lead, 66-51. And that was Jalen Sims who drew the foul. Sims with 19 points. He had 17 in the first half, and his first free throw is up and rattles home. That gives him 20 points on the night. He leads all scorers. But given the damage he did in the first half, you'd have thought it may have been an even bigger night than that. He keeps Wilmington alive, at least to some respect, 66-52. Second free throw is up, and it is good. 5:15 left to play. It's a 13-point game. More full court pressure coming from the Seahawks. It's Luke Louis and Thornton in the backcourt, and they finally get it across the timeline. Double teams coming from the Seahawks. Louis has to sky for the pass from Scott, and now with 17 seconds left, William & Mary sets up the offense underneath Van Vliet. The pass over to Hamilton, lays it up, and one. Beautiful ball movement from William & Mary. Van Vliet found a streaking Hamilton on the baseline, and Hamilton lays it up with a foul. Hamilton with only his 4th point of the night, and it brings things back to a 15-point lead for William & Mary. They can make it 16 if Hamilton can connect here. The free throw is up, and it is good. Hamilton, a 79% free throw shooter. Hasn't been to the line a whole lot this year, but makes good on the three-point try, and it is now 69-53. Under 5 minutes left to play. The ball just rolling around in the front court, and now Shaquem Phillips will pick it up. Hamilton maybe tempted him to do that. Phillips dribbling with the right hand, crossing over, finds Dotson. Dotson crossover with a hand in his face, connects on the mid-range jumper with Scott right in his face. Had the hand up. That was excellent defense from Scott, but even better offense from Ty Gadsden, who now has 9 points. Try break the full court press. Hamilton, far side left wing, now to Louis. 18 seconds left, 4.5 left to play. William & Mary leads it 69-55. Louis, a little dribbling back and forth, finds Scott, top of the key, thought about the three underneath. Van Vliet will turn and fire from the free throw line, and he is pure. The 7-footer with a soft stroke makes it 71-55, a 16-point edge for William & Mary. North Carolina Wilmington running out of time. Phillips dribbles with his left, pulls up with a right, no good, rims around. Van Vliet the rebound, the full court pass, and beautiful ball movement. Louis open from the corner. That would have ripped the lid off of this place. And now the Seahawks running back, and the pass from Gadsden looking for Jake Boggs, a little bit too high, and that's saying something considering Boggs is 6'7". Ball's out of bounds. The fans here liking what they see as William & Mary's out to a 71-55 lead, 3 minutes and 55 seconds away from a 4-0 start in the CAA. Cox trailing 31-27. Ocean Lakes back onto the field. Josh Brown, the quarterback, gave his team the lead with a 20-yard touchdown run on 4th down a couple of drives ago, and now here he is, backed up on his own end zone. A running back, that's Kai Hodge, but now a whistle, and they're going to say delay of game, and that is not going to help things if you're Ocean Lakes. They're already on the 4-yard line, but that'll be half the distance to the goal. So now put the ball at the 2-yard line. We'll see what Brown, he came up big on 4th down a couple of drives ago, giving his team the lead, 31-27, with a 21-yard scamper into the end zone on 4th down, and now we'll see what he can do with his back up against the wall at his own 2-yard line, trying to hold on to that 4-point lead with under 6 minutes left to play. The handoff, Kai Hodge, big burst right up the middle, but only gets about 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8. So gave them some breathing room up to about the 7-yard line. So excuse me, that's a gain of about 4 from where the penalty was marked off. So 2nd down and 8. After a 4-yard gain from Kai Hodge, Ocean Lakes waiting for the signals from the sideline. 31-27, they lead it, looking to hold on to their lead. Approaching 5 minutes left to go in this game. We have seen a back-and-forth tussle all night long, and here comes Brown. The handoff, Hodge, big burst up to about the 15-yard line, but there are flags all over the place. Being told Hodge has eclipsed the 100-yard mark tonight. 107 yards rushing on the night. Low center of gravity, big burst, a lot of speed, but they are going to call holding. Another penalty, and that's going to be half the distance to the goal. Back inside the 5-yard line. They got it from their own 2 to what looked like the 15-yard line, but now because of a holding penalty, Ocean Lakes back inside the 5, back to the 3-yard line. 2nd down and 12 from their own 3. But Hodge has been a very reliable running back, so the play may be to give it back to him. He's lined up just to the left of Brown, 3 wide receivers to the near side. Ocean Lakes moving from right to left, and again, the call goes to Hodge, who gets it across the original line of scrimmage to about the 6-yard line, brings up a 3rd down and long situation. with Ocean Lakes holding on to that 4-point lead, 31-27. Backed up against their own goal line. They're on the 6-yard line facing a 3rd down and 9. Clock approaching 5 minutes left to play in this fourth quarter. Back and forth game. Cox stormed out to a 13-3 lead, took a 20-17 lead to the locker room. Mostly Ocean Lakes here in the second half. Brown on 3rd down gets the handoff, hands off to Hodge, and he is stuffed. Only gets about 2 yards to the 8-yard line, and that will bring up 4th down and a punting situation for Ocean Lakes. Cox High School will get the ball back here. We have seen a tremendous game here and an exciting, thrilling fourth quarter. This is how you open up the high school football season. Now it reads 4th down. These teams know each other well, and these teams may very well be competing for a Beach District title once we get into October and November. More whistles, and now it looks like Ocean Lakes going to head towards the sideline. Ocean Lakes has called a timeout, trying to figure things out on 4th down and 6. 31-27, they lead it, trying to hold on to the lead, but they're going to have to give the ball back to Cox High School. Special teams has been a bit of a thrill tonight for both teams, for good and for bad reasons. We've seen one punt go off the backside of one of the punter's teammates. We have seen a kickoff return, 99 yards from Devon Allen from Ocean Lakes. We've seen muffed kicks. We have seen pooch punts that have gone for about 20 to 25 yards, so we've seen a lot from the special teams here tonight. But here's a game reset for you. Cox High School stormed out to take the early lead, 7-0, eventually led it 13-3 after an extra point was no good. Ocean Lakes, thanks to a 99-yard kickoff return from Devon Allen, got it back to 13-10. Cox responds with a 53-yard touchdown pass from Dylan Hauser to E.C. Atudi. Gave them the 20-10 lead. Ocean Lakes, thanks to a short Devon Allen touchdown run, got back in it. 20-17 was the Cox lead at halftime. Cox fumbled on their first play from scrimmage of the third quarter. Ocean Lakes recovered the fumble, took it in for a touchdown, 24-20, and it has been back and forth all fourth quarter, all second half. And now Ocean Lakes will punt it. Low snap, picked up and almost blocked, but the punter gets it away, lands at about the 40-yard line, and gets to about midfield. So not bad, considering the punter was kicking from his own end zone, facing a lot of pressure, manages to get it all the way out to midfield. Punter does his job. That was Josh Brown punting it for Ocean Lakes, the quarterback. Brown has come up clutch in more ways than one here in the fourth quarter. First with a 21-yard touchdown run to give his team the lead, 31-27, and now with his team backed up on its own goal line, punting from his own end zone with a bunch of pressure in his face. Brown gets it away and manages to roll it all the way out to midfield. So that's not bad, especially from your quarterback. So here comes Cox High School. Ball at midfield. Kendall Schriggins the quarterback, a running back to each side, moving from left to right, two-step drop. Now looking, moves right side, trying to outrun the defense across the 45 to the 40, and inside to the 37-yard line, a gain of 9 yards on first down. Nice chunk of change on first down for Cox. They're going to have 2nd down and 2 coming up as we approach 4 minutes left in this game. Cox High School on the Ocean Lake side of the field, trailing 31-27. Band trying to pep things up for Ocean Lakes on defense, looking to hold on to that 4-point lead. Beach rivals going at it, a 1-0 start on the line, and bragging rights all the way until the playoffs, at least they hope. Schriggins, two-step drop from the shotgun, looking left, throws that way, and short hops it, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and short, 3rd down and 2, with the ball at the 37-yard line of Ocean Lakes. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this ball game, and a 3rd down coming up for Cox, trailing 31-27. Cox going out of the old-fashioned power I formation. And here comes Schriggins under center. 3-step drop, looking left, pressure in his face, ball's in the air, intercepted! by David Rowley, headed the other way. Rowley with his second interception of the night. Rowley may have wrapped it up for Ocean Lake. Still some work to do, but boy, has Rowley come up big for the Dolphins here in the fourth quarter. Last drive ended the Falcons' hopes with an interception at the 4-yard line, and here takes another interception out to the Ocean Lakes 37-yard line. Boy, has Rowley come up big here tonight.